Yes, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm called Mugisha Stephen, a performance scientist that is majoring in a lot of issues affecting performance for various athletes. Today I'm with Mama herself from the Ministry of Health. Let her introduce herself.
I am Dr. Grace Prospero Nonyo Cheng. I work with the Ministry of Health as a principal nutritionist.
Yes, doctor, thank you so much. A lot of our athletes have bad eating habits or nutritional habits. What would be your first advice to them?
So, for an athlete, your energy expenditure is very high. Okay? You need that energy, whether it is to run, whether it is to do javelin, whether it is to do high jump. You need lots of energy in your body. So, you have to ensure that your plate is well balanced for your needs. For example, someone between the age of 14 to 15, let's say you're a male, you need to take in at least about between 2,500 and 2,800 kilocalories. That means you are supposed to eat things like kosho, cassava, rice, which will give you that value, okay? Because your energy needs are quite high. But at the same time, as you are doing the sports, your body is also wearing out. So ensure that there are proteins also in your diet. You can have the beans. If you're in school, definitely beans is not an option. And you have the binyeva, the peanut sauce. Sometimes they also put mukene in that binyeva, which is good, a very good source of protein. Some schools also give you meat, which is also a good source of protein. So ensure that these proteins are also there in your diet. But your body also needs nutrients, because there are some of these vitamins that when you consume, it helps your body to absorb. For example, if you want your body to absorb iron, you have to take vitamin C so that it improves the absorption of iron in your body. So that your body builds the blood. You know, it's the blood in your body that transports the oxygen. So you need to take a lot of vitamin C in terms of fruits and vegetables, and also take iron-rich food. Like, for example, we talked about the iron-fortified beans, okay? So that your body is able to absorb that iron, which will give you the oxygen that needs to boost you up, the energy, so that you keep moving in your athletics.
Thank you so much, Mama. The next question, sorry for this time. A lot of athletes are adopting the use of supplements. And in Uganda, research shows that 90% of athletes are uneducated about supplements and supplementation. Any word to them on the issue of supplements?
Okay, supplements generally, you can take them when you have an issue, when you have a challenge. But for young people that are growing, you are still healthy. It is better to consume natural food. Okay? So if you have natural food, you have the kosher, you have the beans, you have the vegetables and fruits, please eat more of those instead of going for the supplements. Because sometimes over-supplementation can give you other health complications. Much research has been done, although people encourage others to take supplements, but they also have some other side effects. And you're still growing. Please make sure that you eat more of natural food and stay away from some of those supplements.
And finally, Mama, a lot of sports institutions are very negative when it comes to nutrition, especially from the people preparing it in the kitchen to the athletes who don't know about how healthy they are supposed to eat. What advice do you have for all institutions that are sports related on how to feed their athletes?
Nutrition is the core of life. We cannot say we are going to ignore nutrition, because that is where everything that you are comes from. Your energy, the strength, okay, your vitality, your thinking capacity, your ability to focus, it all comes from nutrition. Let us not ignore nutrition. Let us put nutrition as the first soldiers for us to fight in order for us to be healthy. So we should not ignore nutrition.
Thank you so much, Mama. I remain one and only Mugisha Stephen for you. Thank you so much.
You ate it, eh?